How are you doing, scholars? Let's go ahead and jump right in there. So, solfege. First me, then you. Do, re, mi, Make sure you're using your singing voice, okay? Make sure you're using your singing voice, okay? Don't try to sing as low as I'm doing. Do, re, mi, do, mi, fa, sol. Mi, fa, sol. Sol, fa, mi. Mi, re, do. It's hand signs. Do, re, mi. Mi, fa, sol. So make sure you're keeping that mi. Mi, fa, sol. Sol, sol, sol. Watch this. Sol, mi, do. So I made some jumps that time. Watch again. Sol, flip down. Mi, sol, mi, do. Again. Sol, mi, do. With me. Sol, by yourself. Last time. Good. Good. Now, remember, if you need a little extra help, a little bit more in depth with solfege, feel free to go back to our 1-point videos and make sure you email me if you have any questions concerning these, okay? Let's go through the whole thing. We're going to move on, all right? So I'll start off. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, two, first me, then you. Do, re, re, mi. On your singing voice. Fa, sol, la. Try la again. La, ti. Do, do. From the bottom. Do, 2, 3, and re, mi, Good. Hopefully you did okay with that. Now we're going to do our rhythms, but we're going to put it with tones this time, okay? We're going to do our rhythm syllables, but we're going to do it with tones this time. So this is how it's going to work. Again, it's going to be first me, then you. Do, sorry. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do. Then you're going to go. Do, do, day, do. Again. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do. Do, day, do, do, day, do, day, do, do. Do, day, do, day, do, day, do. Do, day, do, day, do, do. All right, hopefully you did okay with that. So we're going to learn a quick song. It's called Viva la Musica, okay? Say it with me. Viva la Musica. And that just means long live music. Viva la Musica. First me, then you. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. So this is the whole song. Those are all the words to the whole song, okay? First me, then you. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Viva la musica. Again. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Sing. Viva la singing voice. Viva la musica. Viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Oh, thing. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Now, with this song, try if you have to rewind it and sing it with me, if you're really comfortable with the song, what I want you to do is after I sing a part, you come in with the next part. So even if I start, Viva, viva la musica, then you go, Viva, viva la musica. So come in after I come in, okay? After I come in with the first phrase. And then that'll be called singing in a round, okay? After one person starts, the next person starts after, but you keep on with the same song. So we'll be on two different parts of the song, but it'll be really cool with the sounds it'll make, okay? It'll even be fun if you sing it with more than one or two people, okay? All of you learn the song, and after one person starts the song, someone else starts. And you're going to get these harmonies, is what we call them. They're called harmonies. And when you do harmonies, they're just doing more than one note. So two or more notes at the same time. Okay? And then it makes it really cool when you sing it with more than one person, okay? All right, so once again, make sure you're practicing your solfege. Rewind any videos if you need to, and I'm here to help. So send me an email if you need to, okay? Thank you, and have a good day. Okay, everyone, so for the last part of this lesson, you are going to need a pencil and some paper, preferably something like, if you don't have staff paper, which I'll assume most of you don't right now. If you do, that's great, get some staff paper. But if you don't, get some printer paper or get some type of blank sheet of paper, okay? That way you can do this part as neatly and as good as you can do, all right? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a staff, okay? We're going to draw a musical staff, okay? Now, in a musical staff, it has 5 lines and 4 spaces, just like you see on the whiteboard right now. You see 5 lines and 4 spaces. Now, if you ever get a little confused as far as how many lines and spaces does a staff supposed to have again, look at your hand. You know, most people, they can just look at their hands and tell that, hey, I have 5 fingers, and I know a staff has 5 lines, so that's an easy way to remember. 5 fingers or 5 toes even, 5 lines. And the spaces between them is 4 spaces, okay? So, moving on ahead, I see 5 lines and 4 spaces. So go ahead and draw them out on your paper, and you can pause if you need to. 5 lines as straight as possible. You can use a ruler if you need to. Okay? Now, after you have your 5 lines, you officially just made yourself your first staff, okay? At least for some of you. Now, we're going to draw what's called a treble clef. Treble clef. Okay? All right. Now, treble clef is one of the most popular clefs in music. It's the one we're going to be looking at more so this year. For a lot of you, for some, we may end up making it into bass clef for my older friends, but treble clef is going to be one of the most used clefs that we're going to be doing all year, okay? Now, this is how you draw a treble clef on a staff. First, let me draw a treble clef outside of the staff, okay? That way you'll see. Let's zoom out here. All right. Now, this is how you draw a treble clef. You're going to draw a straight line down, like so. Okay. Let me draw it a little bit smaller for you. And you're going to draw what appears to be a tail going out. So straight line down, tail out. Then you're going to go back to the top of that line. And you're going to draw what looks like more or less a slanted D or a backward C, however you like to see it. or a long, a skinny tall P. Okay. Now, once you have that step, so step 1, step 2, step 3, it starts right here where you ended and come out again. And it's basically the same shape, except now it's going out, okay? Like a long C, okay? Now, after you have that step, you're gonna go back around, but not as much, okay? Just a smaller version, all right? Not as much. Once you have that, you're pretty much finished, and you're going to go through this process of going out. So out, in, out, and in again. It's even smaller. And once you get to that last one, you're gonna go out once more, but this time you're going to shade in on the line. All right? Once more, I'll do it in real time. One second. All right, see? Just making that line a little bit longer. And that's a treble clef. Now, the way you're going to put this on the staff, okay? I'll give you a couple more segments to write down in case you haven't finished yet. Now, the way you're going to put this on the staff is like this. Start at the top of that 5th line, right here, right at the top. All right? You're going to draw the line down. And curve out. Go back to that top, just like the steps we just did. You're going to go through that 4th line there. Through the last 3. Stop before you get past the bottom. If you're drawing outside of here, shorten it up a little bit, okay? And start turning in as soon as before you get to that 1st line. Go back up through that 2nd line again, and everything's kind of hovering over that 2nd line, okay? And you're also going to find out later why this is also called the G clef. So treble clef is also called the G clef, okay? And this 2nd line here is the reason why it's called the G clef, okay? As you can see, when I finish the treble clef, it circles right on that line, all right? But we'll go more in depth on that some other lesson, okay? And that's it, children. That's how you draw a treble clef on a musical staff, all right? Feel free to email me any questions, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thank you, kids. Bye-bye.